What's up, horror fans? And welcome to the first ever episode of Slasher Showdown, the series where we pit horror's most iconic killers against each other in a brutal fight to the death. And for our debut match, we've got a clash of titans, the silent stalker of Haddonfield, Michael Myers, versus the undead avenger of Crystal Lake, Jason Voorhees. Two unstoppable forces, two legendary masks, but only one can walk away. Who will it be? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about our contenders. In one corner, we have Michael Myers, the Shape. First appearing in 1978, Michael is the embodiment of pure, unadulterated evil. He's a master of stealth, a patient hunter who can disappear and reappear in the blink of an eye. His primary weapon is his trusty chef's knife, but he's incredibly resourceful, turning anything from a telephone cord to a simple pair of hands into a deadly instrument. Michael's strength is immense, capable of lifting a grown man with one arm and surviving injuries that would kill anyone else, from gunshots to explosions. His key advantage is his intelligence and pure, unpredictable evil. He's not just a brute, he's a cunning predator. In the other corner, we have the hockey-masked menace, Jason Voorhees. Drowned as a boy, Jason returned from the grave as a seemingly immortal revenant, hell-bent on punishing anyone who dares trespass at Camp Crystal Lake. Jason is a tank. He's bigger and arguably physically stronger than Michael, often demonstrating raw, superhuman power by crushing skulls, punching through doors, and even folding people in half. His signature weapon is the machete, and he uses it with brutal efficiency. Jason has shrugged off everything imaginable: stabbings, axe blows, electrocution, you name it. His greatest asset is his sheer durability and relentless zombie-like nature. He simply does not stop. So, how does this fight play out? Let's set the scene. A neutral, abandoned asylum at midnight. No home field advantage for either killer. The bell rings and the slaughter begins. Initially, Michael's stealth would give him the upper hand. He'd likely stalk Jason, landing the first few surprise attacks with his knife. But this is where things get interesting. Those stabs would hurt, sure, but they wouldn't stop Jason. He's taken far worse and kept on coming. Jason would eventually get his hands on Michael, and that's when his superior raw strength would come into play. He would overpower Michael in a straight-up brawl, throwing him through walls and landing devastating blows with his machete. But don't count the Shape out just yet. Michael is more than just a brute. He's cunning. He would realize that a direct confrontation is a losing game. He'd use the environment to his advantage, disappearing into the shadows, setting traps, and using his intelligence to outmaneuver the more straightforward Jason. Michael's resilience is also legendary. He's taken a beating from entire mobs and gotten right back up. He's a survivor. The fight would be a long, drawn-out war of attrition. Jason's machete versus Michael's knife. Brute force versus cunning evil. So, who wins? This is tough, but after weighing all the evidence, I have to give the edge to Jason Voorhees. Here's why. While both are practically unkillable, Jason's supernatural regeneration and undead status give him a slight advantage in the long run. Michael can be slowed down, he can be knocked out, and he does feel pain. Jason, especially in his later, more zombified forms, seems to be a truly unstoppable engine of destruction. While Michael's intelligence would make it an incredibly close and bloody battle, Jason's raw power and supernatural durability would eventually wear Michael down. He could sustain more damage and keep coming back for more, ultimately landing a final, decisive blow. So, the winner of our first slasher showdown, by the slimmest of margins, is Jason Voorhees. But what do you guys think? Did I get it right? Who would you have winning this epic battle? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to slash that like button and subscribe for more slasher showdowns. Thanks for watching, and stay scared.